Yes, Ricardo, what a win.
What a win, man. Important, important. Difficult game, I would say. But yeah, at the end of the day, we got the 3 points. It's always most important.
Yeah, how important is it, especially after that loss in Nijmegen?
No, we knew it was the most important thing to win today for sure. It helps the club, helps the team a lot. Helps the guys to get that confidence back, of course. And we only had one objective on our mind, and it was to win the game.
Yeah, well, we said it in the change room that we wanted to have good reaction after the loss. We were a bit down. You could feel that frustration was there after the game because we wanted to go to the final. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And today we said we have to react really well, and I think we did. So yeah.
And to become champions as quickly as possible, or is that's still a target? So,
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
what kind of game was it?
Yeah, it was a game where they had a lot of players in the box. Of course, they scored a goal that came out of nowhere because we were dominating the first couple of minutes of the game, and it's difficult to come back from these games, of course. But like I said, at the end of the day, we fought till the end and we got the result.
They came with different ideas than we actually prepared, and of course they caused a little bit of trouble in the first half, especially. Then second half, I think we find the balance. We had the rhythm. had the feeling we had the ball under control the whole 45 minutes in second half, and then we scored a nice goal and yeah, got us 3 points today.
Yeah, but the start was good. What happened with that goal against you?
Yeah, I think it was really unfortunate. I spoke with the guys and they said two of them actually slipped in the way. I think it was Paul and Isma in the same time, and it was also a good finish from the striker. And yeah, as you mentioned, I think we played really well first 20 minutes, and then suddenly the rhythm of the game changed. But yeah, that could happen also, and I think we showed really good spirit today.
After that goal, did you lose it for a moment? What happened in that phase?
We talked about it a little bit at halftime. After that goal, we kind of just went down, and then we had halftime to kind of regroup a little bit. And I think we had a good second half. We were pushing, we were looking for the goal, and at the end of the day, we got it.
It was good that we survived, that we didn't concede another goal, because then it would be very tough to come back from it. But yeah, end of the day, we got 3 points, and that's what it matters.
What made it so difficult today?
Yeah, like I said, I thought they had a lot of players in and around the box. It made it difficult for us to find some spaces. Of course, they were playing a lot of counterattacks, and that's a difficult game to handle. But like I said, we're a team that pushes to the end.
Yeah, you pushed till the end, and finally you scored.
Yeah.
Can you describe your goal?
Yeah, it's just a long ball, to Ivan, and he saw that I was free and right in front of the goal, and he trusted me, and I scored.
And a big relief.
Yeah, very big, very big.
And you had a couple of amazing saves. How is it to be important for the team?
Yeah, well, I think that's my job, Sometimes, as I mentioned, sometimes they help me, sometimes I have to help them. So, as I mentioned before, that's what we do here in PSV. We are one team and we help each other.
At the end of the day, I think everyone's important. Every single player that's part of the team, it's super important. We all push each other and we all want the best out of each other.
And how do you look back on your own game?
Yeah, I think I had a very good game. I think I had a decent game. I had some good combinations, and the most important is that I had a goal.
Yeah, and lots of minutes again.
Lots of minutes, and I was able to start. So super important.
Today you win against AZ. Next week it's NEC again.
Yeah, for sure. And again, tough opponent. We played them, let's say 3 days ago, So next game again, them in next week will be again tough game, and we want to make sure that we're gonna win this one.
Yeah, I don't think we have anything else in our mind but win that game. It hurt a little bit losing last game, so we're gonna go for it, and we're gonna dominate at home.